We live? People, deluded, I'm back again. Good evening to those of you in the UK. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night. You know, wherever you are, appropriate greetings and welcome to the Finland versus Belgium live Euro 2020 watch along with myself, where obviously, you know, all of you out there as well as myself will be commenting and reacting in real time. As you're pouring in, please make sure you're hitting that like button. Let's move towards 100/200 likes as quick as possible. I hope you're well and safe. You know, get yourself relaxed, get your pre-game munchies and things and just relax, people. We've got 29 minutes exactly until we kick off with Finland versus Belgium. Obviously, Belgium are through mathematically. I think Finland can still go through. There's a lot of chopping and changing. So it's more than a foregone conclusion, really and truly. Please make sure you're also checking out the pin message because it's England duty tomorrow. England versus Czech Republic, 7:30. We'll get into it. So yeah, man, hit the like button, do all of that. We're at 24 likes, so we're off to a good start, really and truly. Let's keep moving, man. And like Giovanni said, make sure you get your merch, man. Appreciate everybody locked in. Human, Chris, Omar, Gio, you know, English Football Channel. I appreciate you. And obviously, you've made a calm flip in the last game. You made 120 quid, really. What have you said? Bet place just now. Finland 0, Belgium 4. Kevin De Bruyne score anytime. 50 pound bet. I'm about to say 50 million. 50 pound bet, 650 back. Hey, good risk to reward, man. Bet responsibly, as you can see my man doing there. K has said, make sure you hit that like button. M, big ups early DG Nation. I appreciate that, man. You lot make it what it's worth, man. I hope you're well and safe. Like I said, score predictions, get them in. I'm going to go with 2-1 Belgium. I think it's going to be a closer game. But oh my, saying 3-0 Belgium. Finland could be in for a hiding. Oof. 4-0 Belgium. You know, it seems like people are quite confident. I don't know what to expect, man. I expect Belgium to, you know, business as usual on one hand. But football is anything other than the expected, if that makes sense. Obviously, to go with this game, Russia versus Denmark, I'm sure that game is probably closer and will be closer. So, yeah, keep me up to date if you are watching that game. But, yeah, man, get your opinions and the rest of it in. Appreciate you lot for tuning back in for a watch-along. It is what it is. Pardon me. Craig said 3-1. M's gone with 3-0. M's also said, big up the nation. Come on. So, none of you are giving, pardon me, Finland a chance. You know, I'll go 3-1 Belgium. You lot are making me feel that I'm not being confident in Belgium enough, really and truly. S, the work rate is appreciated, man. And I really like how you're spending your watch-alongs with me where there's a bag of people you could be doing that with. So I appreciate that, my guy. I really do. I should really be getting the lineups up. I've been eagerly anticipating Euros 2020 Twitter account to tweet the lineups. It doesn't seem like they can be asked. Or maybe it's just soon. I'll give it another 5 or so minutes. What's going on here? Where's the lineup, broski? (2-0 Belgium, 3-1. Beyonce, nobody asks that anymore, man. How's things? Beyonce, I'm good, man. I got you lot. We've had some good watch-alongs. Business as usual, man. It's been a cool day. Calm 2-0 Belgium. Gio is going with. So everybody expects Belgium to at least score more than 1 goal. Bia said, I just held a deluded battering. Good to be back, though. It's all banter. It's all entertainment, man. You know, you made yourself class count, so you can't be complaining about the circus, really. But it's all love, man. You know, it's all good, man. It's all good. Esther said, I just enjoy watching the games with you, bro. I appreciate that, man. I really do. I've appreciated watching it with you lot because I can't remember, honestly, the last time I heard commentary. And I can't lie, the commentary or the media in my country that I live in England, excluding a few, it can be quite outdated, a bit boring, rubbish. And I just feel really and truly in this country, it's very lazy journalism, very lazy commentary. You know, they don't really, you can tell, you know, when you can tell someone either hasn't done their research. And for me, I don't think us in England were aware of how potential arrogant we might come across, naively arrogant, because, you know, it's like we don't do homework on certain teams and things like that. Since Watchalong started, I ain't checking Netflix for a while. Big up DG, love the energy here. I appreciate that, man. You know, but taking Netflix, man, loop in and all them things are wavy. You're not missing anything, bro. Lazy punditry, and that's it. Because you see with England, You don't get criticized. You get criticized, but you don't get checked on your rubbish. Like Gary Nev, he never gets checked on his rubbish. You can tell he don't watch football. I barely think he watches Man United, really and truly, if that makes sense. Bro, you're so sly. These little digs towards the end of your sentences, bro. It's all love, man. It's all in jest. It's all in jest, man. Love watching the matches with you. You have good insight and you're really funny. I don't know where you look at this funny business from, but fair play, man. And I'm not sure for good insight, but I appreciate that if that's what you're seeing, man. I'm really trying to get the lineups for you. I have a lineup for you. I'm on UEFA's website, but that's dead, man. It looks absolutely appalling, really and truly. And it seems like UEFA are being quite boring. So we're going to have to make do with what we've got, people, really. So I'm going to share the lineup with you lot, or how I'm looking at the lineup. So it is where it is in that regards, man. My manager's out for holiday, so I'm just doing bare minimums, watching games with the DG gang. I appreciate that, you know. Make sure you get paid to do your thing, man. I reckon they mainly watch the games they're paid to. Exactly. The only I don't even think that. I think if you take me, for example, you say, "Oh, DG, I'm gonna pay you, you know, for Finland, Belgium," then they'll watch that. I don't think because they get paid to watch that, man, are going and looking at Belgium in the qualifiers, or people are looking at Finland. They're just dealing with what's in front of them, and they'll probably looking at that lineup. They'll probably spend the whole time talking about Pukki, probably Glenn Kamara. You know, they're not going to talk about the other Finland players. Obviously, where Belgium's concerned, they're just going to spend a good hour wanking over Eden Hazard's performance and talking about Kevin De Bruyne, not even related to the game. I'm happy to see Jeremy Doku's got in the lineup for Belgium. He's someone I wanted since his Anderlecht days. Still think while he's been at Rennes, there's a lot of evolving he needs to do, an end product. Probably starting because obviously it's time to rest people and rotate the squad. And, you know, Hazard hasn't started the game. He's actually said he might not be fit enough to play 90 minutes, but he's fit enough to start, so he can dust off some cobwebs. With respect to Finland, every game Lukaku plays, I'm sure he wants to add to his scoreline. You know, the race for the golden boot of this thing is heating up. Wijnaldum's just thrown his hat back into the ring. You know, Witsel, De Bruyne and Hazard, 3 big changes to be bringing in, and it lets them get some minutes. Brighton's Tossart's in there. Didn't even know Chadley's still about. You know, Chadley and Vermaelen in 2021 are madness. Denier, you know, Denier, let's make sure you're fixed up in this game. And Bayata, I mean, Vermaelen, Bayata and Denier, I mean, it's one for the heart rate, innit? Courtois going to have to be at his best, man. You know, Chadley and Tossart, obviously that tells you, I don't think they're going to play like wing-backs per se. They're going to play like more out-and-out wingers, in my humble opinion. And then you're going to see a 5 or better yet, a 4 of, I think Wijnaldum's going to help defensively a lot. And then obviously you've got the 3 at the back. So you'd always see a 4. So my point is you'll probably see, as Chadley goes, Vermaelen might cover a certain area. I assume Witsel will sit just in front of the back 3, you know, and Bayata will do the same on the right, and then Denai is there. And as a team, they should be expected to have the bulk of possession, the majority of possession. So it should be a foregone conclusion, but you can't write off Finland. They've matched them with the 5 at the back, 3 at the back, whatever you want to look at it, you know. Finland are a decent outlet, and again, it's not decided in this group, so you have to be careful, man. So it is where it is, man. Let's all hope this match is entertaining, 100%, bro. But to be fair, you're really class. I enjoy your streams. Very smart guy, intellectual, and you can bust joke as well. You're a funny guy. I appreciate that, man. Whatever you're here for, I'm just happy you're here, man. What's good? Liam Dale, my guy. Eagerly anticipating in the English game. Obviously, you've heard that Ben Chilwell, Mason Mount have had to isolate after interaction with Billy Gilmore for tomorrow. So that might... They're probably not available for tomorrow, innit? So that throws a spanner in the works against the Czechs. But I'm calm, man. I'm here, man. This is the 2nd live stream of the day. I tell a lie, 3rd live stream. You know, I'm working so hard, I don't even know. But, you know, time flies when you're having fun, and it could be worse, man. You know, before this, you know, again, I've had 2 great live streams with you lot. Took a while to set up the next live stream, and obviously took in a little bit of dubs and gigs, and then we're there, my guy. So yeah, it is what it is in that regards. Apologies quickly. I'm going to try and refresh this page. Maybe they've come out with the lineup. No, UEFA are still being lazy. So you're not going to have to be content with that. I feel so sorry for Ousmane Dembele, man. You know, he's out of what's left of the Euros. You know, he's going to be one of these players you're bordering in the territory of, are you ever going to get close to your potential because of these injuries? They all add up. He seems to get these little niggling ones and they add up. Gutted for Gilmore as well, man. Probably played his way, I feel, into the lineup for the next game, but it's unfortunate, man. But life goes on. Might mean Grealish starts. Hope so. Really do hope so. Hopefully it means potentially Sancho, because maybe I think he'll move Foden inside and go with Sancho. Who knows, man? Wonder how much I mean, why again, I'm a bit ignorant to it, but why is it only Chilwell and Mount? Are they the only ones that came into close contact, or are they the only ones or whatever? Depay and Genie's trims are too wavy, bro. Depay, I've never seen Depay with picky hair. Same goes for Ronaldo. It must be nice. I would love to say the same, but it is what it is. Hopefully, Belgium and Denmark win. Wales would then have to face Denmark's second round. Mad. Absolutely mad. I'm terrified of the Czech Republic, but we're going to have to deal with that tomorrow, man. In relation to this game, how long until kickoff? About 17, 18 minutes and whatnot, man. Cuds has said, your streams are the ones, DG. Always playing your streams on Root Gym and ish. Appreciate that, Cuds, man. I really do, man. They hugged Billy after the game. Fair play. But how much man ran up and down with Billy Gilmore in the game, though? Again, I'm ignorant to it. I'm not a doctor. There's a degree of ignorance to that statement, but fair enough. The main thing is people's health. Ukraine had Yarmolenko had missed a sitter. Seems like if you watched, shout out to you lot who watched Ukraine versus Austria. Seems like quite a thriller in this game. What I will do is I will watch Denmark versus Russia, but listen to your commentary on my laptop. I feel that game will be close. Fair play. It takes like 15 minutes to contract that. A man said he's going to win the boxing match between Saeed and Expressions. I didn't even know them, man. They were fighting. They're fighting boxing match. Raw. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. But I hope both of them get paid, man. Make sure either one needs to make sure that's streamed on their YouTube channel and that, man. Get some pesos and that. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm going to just stay over here with the vids, though, man. I want the toughest tie for Wales. Don't want them to get no Finland or Russia. Fair play. Fair play. Austria wearing the best Arsenal kit Puma never made. To be fair, them Puma kits were flimsy, bro. I think they're the worst materials you've ever got. Like, to be fair, all these football kits, the durability is terrible. You'd think with all this technology that they feed to us about how it absorbs sweat and whatnot, you would think we just care about, can you put it in the washing machine, and things are not, things are not peeling. That's all we want. We don't care about sweat escaping through this left and this right, and it's like a plant. Carbon dioxide is in and it's taking oxygen out. I don't care about none of that stuff. Just make sure the kit is durable, and I don't think that can be said for any football team's kit, really and truly, man. It's a madness. What are you saying about the final, though? I can't see past the France-Italy master final, sorry. And as for tonight, I'm hoping for a Hazard masterclass. I'm hoping to see Hazard dropping his shoulders and things, but I swear France and Italy can't buck each other in the final. I would think that's the only thing, but I swear, depending on what happens, they play each other. Again, I'm not really known on that. Nah, as a Jamaican, Puma certified still, but Puma and Clarks, man. Bro, that was tired. I can't believe it. It's hella tired as well. It was dead. Why is it I have more passion for Wales than I do for England? Very weird. Are you Welsh as well, bro? I don't know, because maybe that's the case. It is what it is in that regards, man. Should we go again and see if there's... Hey, let's scroll down and get the second one. Oy. Was it one of them ones you're doing that? Yeah. We're in business, people. We're back. Shout out to the admin team of UEFA's Euro 2020 website. They finally got around to making graphics. Lazy guys. Let's go with the Finland one first and foremost. Let's slap that here. They've gone with a 3-5-2 immediately. All mans to the pump. And obviously, we know we're seeing a back three as well from both of these teams. So, yeah, take that in. Also, I ain't done an official thumbnail or none of that yet. But make sure you're all here for the England one, man. Fair play. I don't know where your passion for the Wales one comes from, but you're allowed to do your thing, man. Bro, man, you're a cool guy, man. Just don't let people don't act up for the people, then, man. But anyways, I mute the commentator while watching the game and listen to my guy DG. Very appreciative of that, man. Belgium to win 4-0. De Bruyne to score anytime. Puts 50 notes on 6-5 on 650 back, bro. Madness. Hope you win it, man. Like to see that. Who's been the player of the tournament so far? Oh, well, I won't go for players. I'll just say players that have caught my eye. I mean, Depay, Wijnaldum, Locatelli, Spinazzola, Dumfries. You got to throw Lukaku in there. For me, I actually think Griezmann, you know. Not first, but I'll throw Griezmann in there. Griezmann. Have to really think, but throw them man off the top of my head. Them man's names first, man. Little bits and pieces from Frankie De Jong. Little bits and pieces from Pogba. Rosens of Germany. Little bits and pieces there. Say that, man. Pogbeezy. Who else? Might have to sit and think about that more. Make sure you're hitting the like button. Pogba, see someone else agrees. Schlick, I'm not sure. Lukaku, yeah, I won't say Mings. I hear you though. Mings had a good game against Scotland. And he had do you know what? Mings had a good game against Croatia and Scotland. So shout out to him, but probably wouldn't throw him into the ring. Like I argue, Rudiger's been better than him really in the 2 games Rudiger's had. You know, I know he got spanned by Ronaldo, but it's cool. I won't say he's first, but I'd say shout out sort of thing to Renato Sanchez, Isaac. You know, they're more shout outs. I think, you know, I'm when you lot say players, I'm not really, you know, Isaac and all of the names I just said. A couple of them I've got it, but absolute players, I'd say the Dumfries, Rosens, Locatelli at this moment in time, like outright, not bits and pieces, outright. Wijnaldum's up there, Depay's up there. Lukaku maybe in terms of what he's been bringing to the table, but yeah, man. And yeah, I said Rosens, man. Isaac's another one, bits and pieces. To be fair, he has been biting and, you know, he got spun by Ronaldo, but people are sleeping at both. For Rudiger against Portugal, Rudiger put in the shift defensively. Do you know how suspect? No one's speaking about it because Germany won. Do you know how suspect Germany were defensively? Mad beaky, you know. Rudiger definitely has more of a shout than Mings, in my opinion. But like I said, Mings, I wouldn't hail him up, sort of thing. I'd hail up Kevin De Bruyne for his little clutch bit off the bench, but he don't win it for me. Apart from that, that's it, man. It'd be interesting. Goalkeeper, I'm not sure, man. I think the Macedonian brother did all right. I think the Turkish keeper started off all right, and then it just didn't continue. It looked Kalas and things like that. 37 likes, people. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Boys of both teams are out there warming up and that. You're a fan of Rudiger, I can tell. No, I wouldn't say I'm a fan. I just feel in the lot since Thomas Tuchel's taken over, he's been all right and he's continued that, man. Phillips had a good game, literally a good game against Croatia. But that's about it. I won't say Phillips is in any team of the tournament shout with me. I'm not too sure. Tierney had a good masterclass against England, but again, forcing it, man. Be interesting, though. Bro, you need to trust. Welsh keeper's done his thing. Swedish couple keepers have been all right, to be fair with you. What's this? Apparently there was some special Belgium documentary about how they develop players and that. I didn't see it though, man. It must be a close one. Sorry, people, just trying to see if there's any interesting things floating about. No, it don't seem like there's anything of note floating around, people. It's a myth in that regards. We should do a Euro group stage roundup and make a team of the group stage on Thursday, Friday. I mean, you lot do that if you wish. Do your thing, man. Jenko wing back for Finland. What could have been? Nah, man. They must have clocked his shit as well. Like a lot of Arsenal fans should have realised, man. Not saying you, but I could not understand the love affair that Arsenal had with Jenkinson because he was rubbish. But pardon me, people like mediocre man, I couldn't believe he's a professional footballer, let alone playing for Arsenal and international level. Probably shows who you know. I appreciate that, Craig. A lot of excitement with the Copa America of recent than the Euros. Copa America isn't kind to those of you like myself in the UK, like myself, that don't, need to be sleeping and stuff. It's on at stupid o'clock where we struggle, sort of thing. So it is what it is. Keen to see what happens in this game, man. Want to see it start well from the off, if I'm completely honest. 9 minutes until kickoff, folks. A man said Fernando Santos has got me on the Ray and Nefs with his lineups. I swear down, if he does another Mazza on Wednesday, then I don't know, man. But I see us drawing against France. Fair play. Boy. I wish there was something I could say to console you, but you're right in that, man. Jenkinson used to find unique ways to hurt himself before the window to be at his boyhood club. 2-1 Germany. Abdullah, I'm good, man. I hope you're good as well, my broski. Hope everybody's good, man. Hope everybody's in just relaxing and keen to see good football. Hopefully that is the case, people. But yeah, man. 8 minutes until kickoff, folks. What happened to Bellerin, DG? I remember when he came through, he was rapid and was a hot prospect. Where did it go wrong for him? I think a lack of development from a coach. I think a lack of want to improve or push himself or be inspired to change it for Bellerin. I just think he was too comfortable. Injuries have played a part. I think he's not as rapid as he could have been. I just don't think he's improved. And I think there's many reasons, but I just think there's so many that he could have arrested himself. Like, as you get older, your football IQ should improve. And I don't think he arguably looks like someone who's 25, 26, technically been called up by the Spain squad, won a number of FA Cups and done whatever. So clearly there must be more ability than I'm giving him credit for. But how can Saka, obviously ability makes the difference, but how can Saka, Smith Rowe, Martinelli, their decision making is better than yours? Theirs should be erratic. Nah, man. Not as long as Barcelona. What was it? 2011? Was it 2011? Was that the Wembley one? Any Barcelona side I've seen win it in my lifetime better than that. Is Hakan a pagan for joining Inter? Probably. He joined their rivals, but it's not the first time you've seen that, really. Man probably wanted to stay in Milan and they offered him better wages, so why not? 39 likes, people. Let's keep pushing. Don't get lazy in that regards. You reckon you'll sell Smith Rowe? Nope. I reckon you'll see an announcement of a new deal very soon. But what do I know? I reckon it's done. I'm scared for Rashford when he loses. Bro, Rashford's enough one. The football IQ has not improved. Like, you still... Greenwood's decision-making is better than yours. And that's where I feel you need the managers that these guys are around to either improve them or provoke that way of improving and asking yourself the right questions to improve. But then it's on the player. I shouldn't be saying that with Rashford, that Greenwood's got a better IQ than you in terms of decision-making. Make sure everybody's hitting the like button. Footy Chats has said, big up DG going 3-1 Belgium for this one. Fair enough, fair enough. Make sure you're checking out the DG merch as well. Make sure you're subscribed, you're hitting the like buttons and the rest of it. I'm going for 3-0 Belgium. Boy, I think everyone's expecting some sort of landslide, isn't it? It's going to be an interesting game, man. You've got a 3-4-3 versus what looks like a 3-5-2. Keen to see what happens in the middle. To be fair with you, Switzerland came out the blocks hungry against Belgium, and they kind of had Belgium on the ropes, and then obviously it was a mad one. Jamaica versus Suriname, July 13th. Don't tempt me. Today was meant to be the end of the lockdown. Broski, you believe anything Boris and them man there say? Them man there are crooks, man. Bro, you know it's hella weird watching Euros over here in Harlem. My people here barely care about football. I might be the only one watching football in my neighborhood. The ish feels weird, bro. Aye, keep doing your thing, man. Or give your man them no choice but to take in football, man. Which front three was the best? R9, Ronaldinho, Rivaldo, or Messi, Neymar, Suarez? Well, statistically and without emotion, probably the latter. The football lover in me and the nostalgia in me is going with the three Samba boys for it, man. So let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. It surely should be a good one, or at least we hope it's a good one. If not, boy, it is what it is, people. 4 minutes until kickoff. Finland's national anthem is being rang out. I'm sure this is going to galvanize them and give them that extra special, bit of energy in the locker to want to do something in a game like this. Sorry, people. I'm just aimlessly looking and seeing if there's any Arsenal transfer news. But once again, obviously, where the lineups are, where Belgium is concerned, Courtois in goal for Marlon, Denayer, and Boyata, Tossart, De Bruyne, Witsel, Chadley, Hazard, Lukaku, and Jeremy Doku up front. If we go over to Finland, who we should have said first, they've gone with a 3-5-2. So, like I said, I expect them to, to a degree, kind of cancel Belgium out. But, Belgium's got a lot of players, man. Give it a rest, man. Aye, we're living off our goals, bro. Me and Narigi, we can live in folklore, man. Finland need a point. It could be one of those games, bro. I don't think they could sit here and do that. People defo forget the body drops, the body feints from Rivaldo. They let that wonder of a left foot, man. Football heritage. You're right, Charles, man. Make sure you slap that like button if you have not already. In relation to my preview, my score prediction, 3-1 Belgium, man. Gonna keep going with that. I don't know how Vermaelen is still playing, man. Bearman shouldn't be playing. I don't know how Chadley's still there, 2021. It's a bit of a madness. It's a bit of a madness in that regards. But, they know their countrymen better than me. 2 minutes until kickoff, people. 2 minutes until kickoff. Deluded, would you be interested in doing a watch along for Fury versus Wilder fight next month? Ooh, I don't know about that. I want to watch that like you guys, my broski. And I don't know enough about basketball. I don't know enough about boxing to be providing any commentary. I'm just going to be like, he got hit, he hit. A minute. Kickoff is imminent, people. Lukaku will get things started. Let's see what they got, people. Let's see what they got. As I said, make sure you're smashing that like button early doors, folks. I don't know what happened to Felipe Anderson, man. I swear he left West Ham. It didn't work out. I swear he went Porto. It didn't quite work out for him at Porto. 45 likes, people. Let's keep moving. We're almost at 100. Let's keep moving. Kickoff has kicked off, people. Or better yet, the Belgium have kicked off. We're 15 minutes into this game, folks. I'm going to leave the lineups for you for a second. Denial. Here it is with Boyata. Kevin turns on it. Opens up. Is it first start of the competition for Kevin De Bruyne? And he finds Mine. I mean, I'm lying about Mine. He finds Tossart, sorry. Jeremy Doku in possession. Can he earn a corner? Turn his man expertly. Fair play. Gives it back to Tossart, who's playing in that wing-back role. And he's lost it cheaply. And it's here with Pukki, who's palmed it off. And Finland can get going. Boyata has been able to stop it. Axel Witsel's able to evade the tackle. Doing what he needs to do. Man said tennis Watchalong, you're going mad. I'm on Doku watch. Come on. Brian has said, big up, bro. Keep on doing your thing. I appreciate that. This could be a shock, though. There's not been many Scandinavian teams can be quite difficult to beat. Fair play. We'll have to see, man. And I'm really yet to see, you know, for me, when I look at the Belgians in this competition, they've been comfortable. They haven't been put in awkward spots. Obviously, temporarily, they did against Switzerland. But I don't think they've been put in awkward spots. I don't think they've had to be at anything other than third gear. Pardon me. For Marlon. Chadley to Captain Eden Hazard. Hazard back to for Marlon. Witsel. And as expected, you know he's going to see Finland defending deep into their own half, trying to hold it up, which they are doing. There's a lot of space for Hazard and go to there if they want it early on. Eden Hazard. Kevin. Turns Witsel. 2 minutes and 15 seconds, people. Jeremy Doku. Can he put a cross in? Fakes to put a cross in. Finds Eden Hazard. First time back to Doku. Doku checking in for no reason. You could have gave it to Kevin really quickly. So it looks like a game where Finland so far cannot get out their own half. It's just going to be a case of if and when Belgium, apologies, can break them down. Here's Lukaku. First time I've said his name today. Chadley. Very patient from Belgium. It's like they know what they're going to get. Smash the like and subscribe if you haven't, people, of course. Hazard. Denial. Patient build-up. 51 likes so far, people. Keep moving, keep moving. We're half the way there to 100. Let's keep it up. Appreciative of all of that. Jeremy Doku's won it back. Finland, however, live to fight another day. What do you think about the Lokonga-Partey partnership if it happens? Well, you're going to need your number 10 to do a lot. Ideally, you want to see either or. If there's games where we're going to have less of the ball, of course, bring them in. But you'd ideally want to see either or, man. To me, a team needs a scrap game to get blood going into the quarters. Could get caught on the slow foot. Facts. Finland is so bad. Shout the Twitch gang, you know. To be fair, they're a good team if they've qualified, but I hear what you're saying, man. And Finland have done well here. Number 8's evaded a tackle from Kevin De Bruyne. It's been palmed out to this left-hand side. Patient play from the Finland internationals. I think Finland could have pressed this Belgium team high up like Denmark did early on, but let's see if sitting back works. To be fair with you, maybe they don't back themselves and feel they have the personnel. And obviously it's fun pressing, but then once they beat that first line, what happens there? It's a bit like when you look at Germany, because of that high press and they back themselves, they're going to indirectly give you chances. Now, are Finland of the belief that if that does happen, we've got the ability to score and that's the risk we'll take? I don't know, because right now they're struggling to play basic 1-2s. Timo Pukki and his left-back colleague have done exactly that. My word, man, are just about hanging on against Lukaku. Physical strength by Lukaku, bloody hell. People, smash the like button if you haven't. If you're new, subscribe if you're new. Let's get DJ up to 250 likes for the stream. You lot don't rate me enough, so we're barely going to touch 99 at that point, so we can keep trying, man. Denier got an error in him. Defenders, him and Boyata always got errors in them, really. You're never confident with defenders like that, truly in your heart, honestly. As a Finnish person, I can tell you the only competent player is Kamara, and I heard Kamara being bigged up by his coach, and he said, play well so that a team bigger than Rangers can look for you. Bit harsh that you as a Finnish international have said that, but hopefully they can prove you wrong and stand up to be counted. It's 0-0 in this game so far. 5 minutes and 19 seconds on that clock, people. It's here with the captain, Eden Hazard. Hazard to Lukaku. Lukaku's giving it back to him, ran out of space. And again, Finland live to fight another day. I'm just waiting until Hazard decides to turn up and start dropping that shoulder and evading people, because right now he's taking it calmly. Obviously, he's not fully fit. Neither is Kevin. Kevin and him have just messed up, and Finland are trying to counter, but there's 3 against 5 there. It's a myth. Puki's going to need some support. No chance of winning that there. And it's here with Witsel. Obviously, there's lacking tempo to the game, people. It's still 0-0. Again, Belgium, quite boring to watch. I can't lie at times. 6 minutes and 5 seconds into this, folks, people. Here it is with Vermaelen. What did I tell you? Exactly what you're going to see, people. You're going to see Chadli very high, as with Tossart. And it's a good bit of play here. Again, Finland lived to hold on, or they could have been a goal down. Yeah, like I said, you're going to see Vermaelen cover that. You're going to see a high line with the back three. You're going to see Tossart provide width. With respect to Finland, they knew Finland are going to sit off, and you can get away with things. If they was playing the back three against, I don't know, Holland, they're not playing Chadli there. They're playing proper options there. Imagine being Jude Bellingham right now, playing for England and playing for one of the biggest clubs in the world at 17. He's just a year older than me, and I couldn't imagine me in his shoes. Well, God selected him to be a footballer, man. Your journey is different for whatever you want to leave, man. DG, how many likes you need to reach 37K? How long's a piece of string? I think I'm around 300 off that. So you look, do what you can to drive the engagement, man. But I mean, my views and live chat is probably not where it should be, but we keep working, man. Big up DG, mad work rate. I'm just passing through to smash the like. I'm very appreciative of that. The end of this golden era going to be over soon. If you're referring to Belgium, sorry, then you might be right, because a lot of them, you know, you've got one World Cup left in you. I don't know how many of you are going to the next World Cup, because it feels like Kevin, Lukaku, and Hazard, it feels like we have seen them play forever, but they're getting on a bit. You know, how long can you keep calling up Vertonghen, Toby Alderweireld, and more so Vermaelen, who's done quite well to stop Timo Pukki. Courtois in possession, 7 minutes and 42 seconds. Denier. Belgium playing their way into trouble here, and I don't think that is a foul on the Belgium lad, and there should be nothing wrong with that. Finland should have been allowed to make that 2-0 and things like that. Finally made a live stream. Big up, my G. Appreciate you, Jimmy. Thank you very much for passing through. All of you, make sure you've hit the like button and you've set your reminders for England versus the Czech Republic. Watch along tomorrow, man. Hope you're all there. I've just dropped a link in the live chat and it's pinned. Finland doing what they can to suffocate Belgium, in my opinion, so far. 63 likes, people. Keep moving. We're moving slowly but surely. 8 minutes and 35 seconds in this clash. If you're just joining us, it's still 0-0. You know, Finland knew they were going to have men behind the ball. They've come here to do a job, defend, clear their lines, suffocate Belgium, and see where that takes them. Win their individual battles, manage the game, see where it takes them. But they're inventing their own mistakes, and they're lucky that Hazard and Lukaku couldn't capitalize on that silly playing out from the back. You know, Finland need an outball. They need someone to hold on to it. Former Arsenal's Glenn Kamara, what can he do? Playing a bit blinkered, able to find his centre half, and they need to advance. You know, players can't be scared. You've got to do a bit more than the minimum. They're playing a back three like you. Look how many red shirts, a sea of red devil shirts await you. They got the skeleton, but no flesh to fill the team out. Smash the like button, boys, like Jack is saying. So, yeah, man. I appreciate that. So you're talking about wrong number. Appreciate that, Sam. Hey, man, I'm good. How's life to you, man? Good as it can be. Honestly, it's great that we made the Euros, but the team is very old, so it's hard to see Finland being another competition in the future unless we get another Litzmanen level player. Fair play. Fair play. I'm proud to be younger than Jude Bellingham. Fair play. You know, don't compare your lives to others. You know, God's blessed Jude Bellingham. God can bless you lot. He's worked hard, you know. It's not been easy to get to that. It might seem like he's got the life. There's probably elements of his life he would trade with you lot. Of course, it's lovely being a footballer, but there's mad sacrifice. You know, he's seen friends get released. You know, there might have been times he's doubted himself and whatnot. You know, it is where it is in that regards, though, man. 10 past the 10-minute mark, people. 10 minutes and 40 seconds, and not been much to comment on if you're just tuning in or if you're watching it here, people, because through me, because you know Belgium haven't done anything. When will you show the match? Unless you're willing to sort out any copyright problems or reimburse my channel, then never, my people. It says live watch long. It doesn't say free stream. It doesn't say come here and watch the stream. If you are looking for streams, then I'm sure people can point you in the right way. But I'd assume learning to read before you click stuff. You know, you're not gonna go and be in queue and ask where's the baguettes, are you? Let's learn to read so that we can get to the right destination. But Glenn Kamara has passed it to his teammate. It should be 1-0. Pookie, sort your footing out. And if Finland, wanted it to fall to anybody, it would have been him. But he's not been able to sort his footing out. And Belgium live to fight another day. Jeremy Doku is just, you know, he's on it like a Duracell battery, and Belgium can advance. Chadley's on his bike. Eden Hazard in possession. You know, Chadley probably needs the left back to make the run, but he is it, and he has to go alone. Puts a cross in. It's dealt with by Finland yet again. 11 minutes and 46 seconds, people. Finland hanging on. Martin, you're killing me. Bro, he's got all of those sort of things there, man. I can't help you. See ya. Cheers. Learn to read. Hopefully, you know, he didn't even say thank you after I tried to even help. You see, I don't like helping strangers. If you're not part of the DG Nation, forget you. Important tackle from Kevin on Pookie there. Keys goal. Reddit soccer streams. There's bare places you could be put in there. Everyone who knows why they're here, please make sure you're hitting that like button. I appreciate everyone. We're at 73 likes, people. We're so close to 100, but so far, let's make sure we're pulling our weight in that regards, people. Play over here on the right-hand side with Finland. Finland have done well to just remain defensively on point. It's just they haven't got nothing about them on the ball. And the more you keep gifting it to Belgium, the more they're going to exploit you. It's Eden Hazard. Ain't got too many options. Finds the young Jeremy Doku, who finds the on-rushing tosser of Brighton. Kevin showing for it. De Bruyne gets it. What can he do? He says, you know what? Hazard have it. Hazard to Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin. Jeremy Doku in possession. Pardon me. Toss up, fakes the cross, it comes back in. He finds Kevin. Kevin puts it through first time into the hands. Best player for you, best Finnish player for you. Right now, no one stood out really. I'd say the left backs tried to go forward, but nobody's done anything really and truly. You know, by default, I'd give it Glenn Kamara personally. What do you think, bro? Which team will win today? Tell us. Well, I mean, I already said I think 3-1 in Belgium's favor, and I think a lot of you are going with Belgium. But what actually happens is two different things. Chadley, apologies, in possession. Eden Hazard's had, you know, he's not had much to really work with. He's just been receiving it. You know, they're boying it. Chadley stopped to do his laces. They do not rate Finland at all. Man are doing their laces and that. Pookie is overrated. Scored in the championship. Must be easy when playing with great creators like Cantwell and Emmy. Damn, harsh. Absolute harsh, man. Chadley. Vermaelen. Boyata. 14 minutes and 18 seconds, people. They're, you know, still working. Jeremy Doku drops his shoulder. Right, man. Lot of smoke, no fire. I don't know who Chadley thought he was there. He's tried to play a pass and no one's been there. A lot of smoke, no fire from the Belgians, man. The link-up play where it's required isn't doing anything. They haven't asked the damn question of the Finland goalie. And this should allow Finland to grow in confidence more and more every minute that ticks. I don't feel Lukaku's overrated because nobody rates him, and his first touch is horrid, but he scores goals, man. And to be honest, his touch has improved. It's never gonna be the tech. He's never gonna be the techie baller. So he needs to focus what he's good on, and that's a good run from him. The man in question, and he's onside. He just shanked a shot wide. That's what Lukaku's about. That's what he should be about. Lean on, man. Make space. You can't stop him when he's running at speed. He's like an NFL player. Just bully man and score goals. Accept man at face value. That's what he's about. He's never going to be, I'm scoring mad goals and I'm getting mad assists. He probably has got a respectable return. You know, Lukaku, you have to just take man at face value. He's one of those footballers anyways. The man said, I am Brew. Allow it, man. Lukaku is inevitable. He's the Belgian Thanos. A man said, I am Brew. Red stripe, my guy, man. I stopped watching. I'm going to listen to you and play some check online. Fair play. Do you mean chest? Fair play. Well, I don't blame anyone for not watching this game at this moment in time. 16 minutes in, it's 0-0, and there's not really a lot of things to talk about. Kevin De Bruyne, there's a real lack of a tempo purely because Finland are not offering anything going forward, and Belgium are just in third gear once again. So let's hope there's an uptake in performance, but right now I can't see it. 76 likes, people. Keep driving, keep working towards 100. We're moving. There's around 20 odd of you who have not hit the like button, so you're doing me dirty, man. The game is hella dry, man. R9 Defo has a shout with that. Glenn Kamara in possession. Finland, at the end of the day, Finland will take this. As long as it's 0-0, you have half a chance. First bit of play I've really seen from Finland. Glenn Kamara advancing. What can he do? Plays it inside. The left back's on. Play it. Plays it. Unfortunately, there's nothing in the box. There's no overlap. He puts it into the box, but there's nothing on there. Terrible play from these lot, man. Appreciate that, Jack. I appreciate that. Make sure you've hit the sub button if you haven't already. I appreciate that, Jack, man. I'm out here, man. I'm liking Kamara's beard. Fair play, Gooner. I wasn't sitting down and preying them things, but if, you know, everyone's allowed to do whatever floats their boat, I guess. For Marlon, anyways, has given it back to Courtois. Courtois to Denier, and play will resume. 17 minutes and 25 seconds. I'm not going to sit here and say there's a lot of things to talk about. But Tussar, I was just about to say, the advancing with possession down Belgium's right. Nah, it's not even that, man. It's not even that. It's just tired. Trust me, yes. Them man there, but why? But let them do their thing, man. 78 likes again. People are doing the thing dirty, but we keep moving. Glenn Kamara in possession. Finland's right wing back is left-footed. Oh, yeah, that's techie, man. You know. You never know what could happen. You know, you never know what could happen when you play people on opposite sides of the pitch, man. You never know. You might get a moment of magic. 18 minutes and 25 seconds in, people. It's here with Marlon. Come on, man. I can't lie. Glenn Kamara is quite tired in that regards, but he's what you call a piano pusher. He's not there to play it piano. He's there to work hard and mash work. But when he's the most technical in your team and probably the one, if he's not really on it in midfield, you're in trouble, boy. Sad, sorry state of affairs, really. 19 minutes in, Hazard on this left-hand side for Belgium. Twisting and turning, bobbing and weaving, finds Axel Witsel, who, you know, never takes risks. Finds Derek Boyata. On another day, Boyata and Denier, you lot are going to be in serious problems. Finland have just about dealt with a wonderful attempted pass from Kevin De Bruyne. Really, it should be standard for any team, is where it is. Second best, man. My best goal personally, how old was I? Probably about 11 years old. Ball came to me. It was a bit like Henry against United. Flipped the ball up, banged it. Used to score some decent goals when I was a striker, man. Inverted fullback hype. Brother. Madness. Had to, man. Shameless promo. You lot set it up nicely. Shout out, Peter, man. This team has aged badly. I can't lie, man. Finland are tired, man. Finland are tired, man. I don't know why they're showing replays. 20 minutes. There's not a damn thing really shown, people. This game needs to be lightened up. This game needs some excitement. Finland playing out from the back is here with their right back. It's forward. You know, the left back's got to go. Get on your bike. Why are you narrow? You don't want it. You don't believe in yourself because you should have seen, let me go forward, man. I appreciate you for hitting the subscribe and the like button, my guy. Appreciate that. Leo, make sure, hi to you. Make sure you've hit the sub button and them things there, man. DG London's Danny Alves. Come on. Every 10 years, man. You never know what could happen. We're at 80 likes, people. Come on. We're moving closer. I mean, you're looking at Lukaku to play make. You know it's not going to be a pretty watch, is it, man? You just have to hold it up, people, man. Hopefully time flies, man. Tired game of football. Oh, Morris got engaged. Babylon and that. Even mad. He's moving gazy. Denier in possession. 21 minutes and 42 seconds, people. I appreciate that, Tariq. Shout out to you for hitting the sub button. Red stripe, my guy. Lukaku only one putting in sweaty, hard mileage. And again, he's on his J's in that. It's almost a lost cause. Witsel. Hazard's just probably focused on getting fit, man. Getting fluidity back in the legs and whatnot. Hazard off this left. Kevin, ring it. Fakes a shot, runs into a dead end, but it's Kevin De Bruyne, so you know he's on something. Squares it. Oh, that's probably the most exciting bit. Hit Finland hanging on. But you need a bit of that. In very good block by the number 2 for Finland. But, you know, not Hazard. Kevin getting it, dropping the shoulder, running in behind and trying to square it. It needs a bit more of that. Axel Witsel tries to line up a shot. It's meaty, but it needs a bit more of that to add some intensity in this game, man. You know, more of that. It's a bit harsh. I mean, to be honest, mashing up your ankle will do that to your mobility, my guy, Abdullahi, man. Like, because I saw some comments from Hazard. He said his ankle's never going to be the same. So he's probably had to adapt the way he's played and all that. And naturally, maybe his mobility has decreased because age catches up with everyone, man. Eden Hazard in possession. Unlike him to have a heavy touch. Man said Braithwaite. I'll take De Bruyne, but man said Braithwaite. I know things at Arsenal are terrible, but come on, man. Kevin De Bruyne injected some pace. They are lethargic. Yeah, man. Is it anything? I don't think it's to do with fitness, man. These lot are just thinking about the next round. They're in party mode. Ball over the top by Finland, and that could have troubled them. Didn't, though. Number 2 plays in Cyprus of Finland. So, again, there's an obvious gulf in class with respect between the two teams, people. 84 likes, slowly but surely does the race. Wins the race, or whatever the smart guy in school said. Kevin De Bruyne down this left-hand side. There's no options, though. Really, it's all in. And all the players from Belgium, more time, with exception to probably Lukaku, they're all to-feet players. Doku's a bit of a hybrid, but not too many of these guys want to run in behind and stuff. It's all to-feet. Eden, Lukaku tries to chest it down. Pookie. But it's back here again with Belgium's Vermaelen, and then it's with Kevin De Bruyne again. 11 men behind the ball for Finland, as expected. And again, this just shows me, against the half-decent teams, how's Belgium going to cut people open? Eden Hazard. There's no options, though, man. Bloody hell. Denier. Jeremy Doku. Aye. Playing with his fullback. Showed him too much of the ball there. That was a bit of a terrible IQ from him. Bit of terrible footballing IQ. You beat your man. Why'd you try to do it again? Witsel. Denier. Come on, Bayata. For Marlin. Cruyff turns. Boys, I mean, it's not the most interesting of watches if you're pre in this game. To be fair, Finland on paper are more in it, man. 41% possession for Finland, 59 for Belgium. They're slightly in it. Lukaku, offside. This is one of them games you're hoping that it just zooms through people, really and truly, man. I'm sure we'd rather all not be here. This is terrible. Got me looking at trying to find transfer news for you guys for our next live stream, people. But anyways, Finland are there. Glenn Kamara's put a half decent cross in. That's a foul for Tossart. Don't know what the Finland left back is doing. That probably should be a yellow card as well. Probably mistimed this tackle. My word, this is horrible. What's the next game saying, people? There must be some excitement in that game. I know there's something there, man. This is terrible. Bleeding right now, folks. Absolutely bleeding. 27 minutes on that clock, folks. Denmark on top, DG. All right, so it sounds like a better game in that. Oh, so a madness horror game. Trust. Can't think of anything good to say, so trying not to, bro. It's dead, man. She's like how the Euros first started, but Kevin De Bruyne has put a good ball in the box. How the Denmark man is ducked or missed that header, I don't know. I mean, Finland live to fight another day, people. Makes want to change to the Denmark game. I don't know who told Chatterley to keep doing these flicks. Another pointless flick round the corner, looking for a 1-2. He's not giving it to a player to do the 2. Pukki and Glenn Kamara have done well just to retain possession for Finland, but you need an out ball. Look at the swarm of red shirts. There's no movement from Finland. There's not really ability. They're in trouble, man. The knockout stages will liven up the Euros as usual. It needs to, man. Raw. Actually, see, even Witsel overplaying gets out of it there. 28 minutes and 5 seconds on this clock, folks. Ah, man. I ran 8.3 kilometers in my run. It's a personal record. It's tough out here in the heat in Q8. Shout out to you, Gooner Luke, man. You know, you like you said, that's your record, man. Big up to you. You worked hard. Now, obviously, do your training. And then in a couple of weeks or whenever you think you're ready, make that the minimum rather than the target, man. Shout out to you, man. Do your thing. Jack has said, are you excited for the England game tomorrow? What's your expectations, brother? My expectations is we need to win or it's peak, innit? I said draw, win, loss for England in my preview for the Euros, and I don't want it to be right. I'm shook, man, because like we're doing, I don't think anyone per se, I think the media, there's some sort of arrogance that we're a better team than we are, and that Czech Republic are a worse team than suggested. Them man, they have played better football this tournament, and set pieces, we struggle to defend set pieces. Come on now. So let's see, man. I do hope Sancho starts. I would like to see Grealish start. I would like to see Saka involved in the matchday squad. I would like to see a bit of gameplay because, you know, we play better football than Finland, but Ukraine, North Macedonia, Hungary, Czech Republic, them and there have less resources, less marquee players. Somehow they're getting more out of their tools than Southgate. Anyways, man, 29 minutes and 31 seconds. Finland are killing me with this long ball forward. It's not even making sense. You've got two kind of physical defenders in Boyata and Denier. You've got to give Pukki something to work with. Just try some variety, man. Netherlands game was sick, man. Boring. What's your lot's thoughts on the game? Boring so far in the Belgian game. One for the mathematics, which I'm not, so I'm already getting scared. Lone Star. If Belgium beat Finland, then England, Czech Republic, Switzerland, Sweden, and France have all qualified for the last 16. So fair play. Everyone's betting on Belgium to do their job. Your favorite kit is Belgium and mine was Austria, and they're both bang average teams. I don't know where you got the information that that's my favorite kit, but fair play. DG, when is your next show with Rants? It should be on Thursday. It's when we normally do the Matisse thing. And Kamara in possession, very limited. Finds Pookie. Pookie fucking about on the ball, loses it. Witzel's in now. Witzel, play it, pass it, pass it. Played. Jeremy Doku put that across the goal. He does the right thing. It's cleared by Finland. Kamara again. Finland are taking chances here, lacking in quality and taking chances. Glenn Kamara will just avoid the ball going out, but doing nonsense on it. Caught on the ball, disarmed for it by Jeremy Doku. Stupid from Glenn Kamara. Very stupid play. Very dead game. Pardon me. Witzel had so much time. The ball was laid to him. You know, everyone was waiting for him to smack that in the net. He's just gone over it. He's probably gone for placement. He's got under it. There's no swerve. And as you can see, Vermaelen's reaction says it all hands on head stuff. No, if for real, Foden's been dead at the Euros. Like I don't think he deserved to be subbed against Scotland. He was half right against Croatia, but you know, so far his best performance has been his hair. Foden ain't been as good. No one wants to speak about it, but Foden ain't done much. I want him to turn up, not like everyone. If you're looking for entertainment in the Finland versus Belgium game, though, you're wanting more. 31 minutes and 50 seconds. Sadly, Finland 0, Belgium 0. I'd like England to stop playing scaredy cat football backwards and sideways. Bro, it's scaredy cat football. Them and they got no ideas. But again, your team is always a reflection of the manager. Not to keep praising Hungary, but when Southgate couldn't do a thing against France like that, he couldn't tactically outdo them and that. Think this is the most boring game I've seen and I've only missed one. Bro, somehow it's managed to be worse than Spain, Sweden. You should have picked the Denmark game. It's been a decent one. Probably, man. But when I pick those lesser games, you'd always say, oh, go to the bigger countries, man. I tried to do that. We get it, man. You know, it's never too late to switch up, man. I might have to switch up at half time if it continues like this. Vermaelen. He probably should be playing Masters football. Hazard. Denier. Witzel. Toss up, bobbing and weaving, has a shot. Can't hit the target, but that's decent. At least he's tried something, man. At least he's tried something. Not everyone can say that, man. 89 likes, people. Let's keep moving, man. Let's get to 100. Let's keep moving. If you haven't hit the like button, you're going to get an unexpected bill. A bill that's going to take out your life savings. You're going to get finessed by a fraudster. If you're youths, you're going to get grounded, man. Trust me, man. I'm not psychic, man. Hey, again, Belgium are I'm not even going to say Belgium are starting to wake up because it is what it is. It's so true. He does look like Ragnar Lothbrok. Witzel, what can you do? What can you make happen? Hey, SS, your star boy's at Yard. He's playing Call of Duty and that he's on Snapchat. Leave the sack off hold and talk to the real star boys. Big people are talking. Come out the room. I don't know for you, man, star boys. No Saka slander. Doku's taking a shot. I don't know if that's hit number 2 in his balls or his chest, but that must have winded about. Oh, is that the crown jewels? That's got to hurt. Them ones there sting. If your ball hit the like button and go shopping for DG's good, trust me. Again, Peter, shameless plug, man. Shameless plug. I respect that. But make sure you're checking out the DG merchandise. Again, you set it up properly. Look at an assist. Again, get your water bottles, hoodies, t-shirts, the rest of it, people. Fanny packs, everything, man. Everything but a lunchbox, like my man has said here. So, yeah, man. That's been it. Cop the merch. Do what you need to do. I think Roberto Martinez, his face says it all. It's not been a good watch at all, has it? You know, Kevin De Bruyne has huffed and puffed that little run where he tried to square it, probably the most exciting. Witzel shot over, Tossart has shot over. It's not been good enough. And, you know, I'm yet to see a real decent performance over the whole 90 minutes from the Belgians. I think Belgium are in trouble when they bucket Italy or these half-decent teams, personally. Because not only can I not see a lot of things, but Kevin and Hazard are not that fit. And tournaments, you kind of need to be at, man. I appreciate that, NDD. Come on. Cop the fanny and you will get... Greenwood got an injury. That Greenwood shameless, man. You never got no injury. You knew you weren't going. They're just trying to save man's face after a difficult season. Like, fam. Like, bro. Real star boys are talking, man. Obviously, Saka is better. Foden's better than Saka, but there's no shame in that. Just no Saka slander. Like that. If Finland or Russia lose, England guaranteed place in the last 16. Finnish people used to 10 degrees in the summer. They're out there suffering, so there should be a water break, really, surely. Kevin De Bruyne to denial. Again, 11 Finland players behind the goal. 10 Belgian players in their half. Year 7s versus 11 stuff at this moment. Jeremy Doku's gone out to the left wing. Just about brings it under control, the Rennes winger. He's just here on the Skillerman thing. Drops his shoulder. Again, take the ball with you. Decision-making is what's going to take you to the next level or stop you on this level. And Jeremy Doku's trying to do too much. Have a key of what you want to do in your head before you do it, my guy. If you want to develop, the skillers thing is dead. Come on, man. Them man there, underlying injury. Them man there. Yeah. Saka been playing out. You think Saka's not carrying knocks? Man, like, man. Them Mason take with you. Lukaku, it could have been a scummy thing. It's a good ball into Lukaku from Kevin. Lukaku probably should be doing better with his head. Boy, so far, you know, the live chat's performance is better than both of these teams, if I'm completely honest with you. At least I can see you lot. There's consistent banters, and this is dead. This is dead, man. For Belgium, you just want to get through it, not losing, and you've got 3 points. 37 minutes and 35 seconds on that clock. Tossart in possession. Trust me, there's levels, bro. Too spicy. We don't gas our youths after bagging against Brighton and in some cup games and all them things there. You have to do crud out here, man. Now I'm playing, man. Greenwood's a quality footballer. And like I said, he was going to go to... If I'm manager, he goes Euros for me, even before we got this injury and things like that. Because, yeah, man, I just feel not that we can do Germany, but Saka, Greenwood, Foden, Sancho, Bellingham, these, man, the quicker you play them together, the better it is. And you should have been doing it in qualifiers. Obviously, with experience, you've got a chance to do it in the Euros. Not that we're going to win the World Cup next year, but if you've done it properly, what can this year/18 months have done for them going into that World Cup? And then even beyond that, because 2024 would technically be the next Euro. So their hardships they went through this Euros and next World Cup, it might mean you do something, but dead, man. Green was certified, but I mean, how many of that was in the league, brother? One's a striker, he's supposed to be doing that. And all of that, he still didn't go. How many in the league? Or are we going to count them Carling Cup games and that? I respect Greenwood, but don't overdo it. You know, I've just been bigging him up. Don't make me rub him out. Like I said, bro, don't talk to me about them take with use. Eden Hazard to Kevin. You can see what Kevin tried to do, but so could the Finnish players. And the Finnish are starting to spoke too soon. They've lost it in a dumb area. Come on now, make the game liven up. It's a fantastic tackle by the centre half. Finland are starting to get caught in possession. And, you know, in the 60th minute or them times there, it's going to be problems for them, man. What's been going on there? Apparently, there's a goal in the Denmark-Russia game. Swear down from 30 yards. Swear. That's a madness. So, again, picking the wrong games. Great hit. You lot better not be selling it, man. Unbelievable goal. You lot make... What is it? Is it goal of the tournament sort of stuff? 39 minutes and 45 seconds, people, on the clock. Make sure you've hit the like button. Boy, You lot are saying 30-yard screamers in the Denmark game. Can't relate. Ain't seen none of that. Waiting on a humble, you know, when it brings up the crossfield graphics and it alerts us that there has been a goal in the other game. Oh, the good thing is there's 5 minutes left of this half, people. Right, bloody hell. Bro, like I said, banner away, Greenwood certified, man. The only thing, Southgate would have looked for every excuse not to bring Greenwood. I think Greenwood's you-man's best youngster. I think he's way better than Rashford. I think Greenwood's like on the Saka and Foden thing. Them and there were just made to play football. You're forgetting on the back up. It's on a serious note. Go through my videos. One of my earliest videos is talking about Mason Greenwood. I think where Greenwood's got to develop now is, and this is what I don't think English football knows how to do. You've got a man that can play as a 10. For me, long term, he's a striker. Obviously, he can do a thing on the wings. For me, he can operate among all of that. You've got to know what you're doing with him, you know, because I'm sure United fans will agree, like many football fans, you have these players, they can play everywhere, they can do a bit of both. Suddenly, when you piss about with their development, you're still wondering, like Martial, man can play up front, left wing, you're still talking about the same things. Rashford, I think Greenwood's you man's best player, but I just think he needs to play. I think fans, not even fans, the media need to allow man, because I think when you look at Greenwood, he had a tough first half of the season. That's where I think Ollie's good, because, you know, it helps. And obviously, Jeremy Doku, oh, big save. As I was saying before that, people, you know, I don't think many people talk about these hard moments. Everyone's ready to gas Greenwood, but you forget he's a young man. He's going to go through trials and tribulations. The same with Saka, Martinelli, and I think there's no patience. He's the best thing since sliced bread now. When he goes through them tough moments, the same people that are the ones over-gassing these young players are the ones that start getting at them unnecessarily. But it is what it is, man. What is Southgate smoking, saying Sancho has no big game tournament experience? He's played Champions League for Dortmund. He has, but I mean, this is where, give it to him then, innit? Give it to him. It's a game of football. I know it makes a difference with the fans and that, but how can you expect it? There was a time you had no tournament experience. You had to go to a tournament, Southgate. I think it's just cop-outs, man. Southgate don't know what he's doing, but we saw in qualifying he didn't. We saw in the actual like warm-up games for this competition he didn't. He's playing man that are not in the squad. Bro, dead, man. Exactly, bro. Exactly. But, you know, they don't, bro, fans, they say they care. They don't care that Greenwood, you know, someone passed away and he's gone through trials and tribulations as a young player. Football fans, they act like they care, but it's just about what you're doing. And the clubs as well. I think this, in hindsight, this has been a good season for Greenwood, because he knows nobody really loves you in this thing. If he was naive and thought that. Abdullahi, be serious. Don't be stupid. I don't want to block you because you're a nice guy, but let's refrain from using certain words. Jeremy Doku. Very frustrating. I love this guy, but very frustrating, bro. Drop the shoulder, get the pass away, man. This is how you don't develop. This is how you stay at this level for time. For Tongan. Game first half soon done. I mean, Southgate out, man. What the fuck? Yeah, we know Greenwood's a better finisher. I do think currently Saka's decision-making and adaptability is better, though. They're two different players, man. One's going to be a striker, one's going to be a winger, man. And you look at Saka's numbers for an underperforming Arsenal team, he's up there, which, again, is the problem. It's a bit like Smith Rowe. He's got 5 Premier League assists. Willian, as crap as Willian's been, he's still up there for that, which, again, highlights a problem. You know, we can big up Green. On a serious note, I don't know about all these other channels and these fans, but it doesn't have to be. I'm sure United fans, you see it already. Man are Team Greenwood, Team Rashford, like there was Team Rashford, Team Martial, or just be both. We don't need. I'm not doing all of that. Or we banter, obviously, we have a joke, but you can rate Saka without slagging Greenwood. You can rate Greenwood without slagging off Saka and all of that. Like, just appreciate the man. They're ballers, man. Best finisher at United without a doubt. That's one thing Ollie's good around. That's one thing he's certified on. You just need to give the man a platform to succeed and obviously fail, because obviously, as you lot know in life, if everything's working for you, you're going to be dead. Yeah, it's fun and great, Greenwood skilling up, man, and stuff, but he needs to go against big defenders that are going to move to him. How else are you going to improve? It's like a defender. If I play Premier League football, I'm 19 and I've never been ripped against one of the big boy defenders. How am I going to learn? Good play from Lukaku. Hazard, is that a pen? I think it would have been soft, but we have seen soft ones. Southgate in or out? I don't know if I've already answered this, but get out. It's an interesting one because Ronaldo's making a case for it. Lukaku might scumbag his way to it. I would have thought Harry Kane would have been in with a shout. Obviously not. It's not a pen. Why are we seeing replays upon replays upon replays? Play will restart, people. We're into the added on a minute. Nah, man. I don't think that's one, man. Nah, man. Bro, Saka needs to work on his corners, blood. And the finishing, but the corners, fam. That's the end of the first half, people. You know, from which Saka and Green would have had a better performance than anyone from Denmark and Belgium. It's 0-0 in this first half. Absolutely poor, man. Absolutely poor, man. Nothing to talk about. Nothing to suggest. Bro, and that's it, S. Them silly little... I know already what it must have been. When Bruno come and was banging, man, was sitting there and saying, look, oh, mate, look how he grabs the grain by its neck. Pogba can't do this, bro. This is what fans want to do. Fans don't care about purity of football. Nah, that ain't a pen for me, man. Not all contact is a pen. Same way, being honest and not trying to foul don't mean it's not a pen, man. No pen. That's a soft pen. Who's been playing well in the Belgian game? No one's been playing bad. No one's been excelling, man. The person I've probably seen the most is probably Jeremy Doku. Hazard's played a couple passes. Bro, Finland are happy to be here, bro. Number 2's just waving to the vans and that, man. He's just happy to be here, but I respect it still. Just happy to be here, man. Nah, Pogba is not even haircuts. Pogba's a better player than Bruno Fernandes. Like, there's nothing Bruno can do. Maybe goals that he can do. Like, Pogba's got to be less frustrating than Bruno. Like, Bruno needs too much. Bruno's football IQ isn't the strongest, which I've seen. And I rate Bruno. I like him. I think if somebody, not Pep, but if somebody could, that was like a Pep, could change his thinking, it's one of them, because Bruno does the modern day football stuff where he just spams football into certain areas where he's found what's worked. And you see how he's tried to carry on with what he's done at United. It's been found out for Portugal in the same way. Kane's doing all that dropping back, dropping deep he does at Spurs. And then you're seeing it not bang for England because you don't need to drop deep and be creative when I can look and see Foden, Sterling, them and there. You're obsolete in that regards. Oh, Scholes is a baller, bro. You can't, no one that's watched Scholes can say Scholes weren't a baller. You know, if you understand ball, you understand Scholes is certified. There's a reason about, you know what? If you understand ball, you understand ball, man. Let's get to 100 likes. We're still not there. You lot are violating people. 2 more likes and we're there. Let's keep moving. Bruno, yeah, man. But again, the bigger games, the games where you need a bit of quality, I think Bruno, I like what Bruno's got. I just think Bruno, I rate Bruno. I think he should be able to control a tempo of a game. He's just very childish as a footballer. In terms of his footballing development, he plays like a 20-year-old, man. That's where more time, it's down to changing the way these players think. And I don't think Bruno's presented to think, people. Pardon me. It's not been a game with too many chances and things. Get your opinions in and whatnot, people. I'm going to get a glass of water. 1 sec. Terrible game of football, man. The chair's going to hold it up. Terrible game of football, people. Wonderful DG Nation that I've got here, man. Shout out to you lot. But yeah, man, it's a terrible game of football. Although I agree he is missing in the big games at times, his main quality is feeding others and getting others involved. Bruno, that is. But he's not even doing that, like, to a slight degree. Like, he's not even doing that really and truly. Half the time he's losing the ball. Like, he's good. Like, I mean, if you're looking for the show, the match of the day highlight stuff, 9 times out of 10, he's the guy. But there's a lot in that player, man. And it's jarring, man. Like I said before, at 27, I don't think that could be taken out your game, especially under Ollie. I think it could be at 27, but like you said, Ollie's not going to change it because more time, them things there is won you games. Good finish, boy, from Damstat for Denmark. Good finish. Bad boy finish for him. Great finish. I'm just seeing it on the highlights. Good finish. Bruno is United's best player. He changed the side 180 when he came in. United fans don't rate him enough. They would be out the top 6 this season without him. He is clutch. He has done a lot, but let's be serious, man. he's not, man. He's not. It all depends what you want, man. I don't think he is, but fair play. Yeah, the modern day football stuff. I don't think, with respect, I'm not a United fan, but I don't think you could, you can't sit here and say United, they need, normally them and they are winning league titles. So I don't really think you can say a man that's not on it in big games is their best player. That's me anyways. I'm not a United fan, but I remember when United was 30 like that, we used to have wars. I think United fans would be sick to say, oh, we've got a best player, but he's not at it in the big games and all them things. You can't play for Man United then. So the sink water isn't drinkable. Don't know what you're on, but you do your thing, man. Scholes, but I'd rather Gerrard, man. A lot of childhood bias in that. I'd rather Gerrard, man. No, I don't even think Bruno's bad. It's a bit like Dele Alli, man. Just correlate scoring to playing well, and obviously the quality to score. That's what I rate about Bruno. I'd love that at Arsenal. Modern day midfielders don't score enough. He's scoring goals and putting numbers down. I rate it. I respect it. But I do think, like Dele Alli at times, some of his goals, like Dele when he was bagging goals, I think they kind of scumbag the game. They kind of goals can kind of shut like Bruno. I know it because he was doing bits for my FPL team. He would stink up the place. He might score or get an assist, and it does what it needs, man. Brother, a man said, "Why do you buy bottles, brother?" I don't know what you're. Listen, I ain't gonna block you, man. Ain't got time for weird questions, bro. I've got some bottled water. Shoot me in it, like moving away from that, bro. So when Arsenal was half decent, man, to say it nicely, he was fucking amazing them times, yeah. Remember, I'm only 26, but I feel old enough to remember. Like, I remember people used to call me a glory hunter for being an Arsenal fan. Mad thing, innit? Yeah, but like I was saying, man, like Bruno's got a bit of that Dele Alli thing about him. If he's not scoring or assisting at time, he has played well in games without doing that, but he's not affecting it. And I just don't think he looks after. He's not cultured enough. He don't look after. He's the perfect guy for the Prem, innit? Knee slides, the mad moments. He's found what works for him. But to go to the next level, he has to either keep that and tailor certain things, or United need to move away from the importance. The good thing I like about him, he's consistent in that regards, but I just think there's a lot more. And I come on, man. I'm looking at him at national level. I don't think you were doing anything. That Portuguese team, you should be doing a lot. And I just think that Portuguese midfield is absolute suicide. Danilo, William Carvalho, Bruno Fernandes. How are you going to connect your front three into that game? Because Bruno is going to try that percentage ball-ish. Danilo and Carvalho are limited. So you're in problems there, man. You're absolutely in problems, man. I wouldn't mind Conte, but Conte isn't going to bang at Arsenal because you've got people who are not serious and he'll draw them out straight away. Hurried home for this ish. Big up DG Nation. Appreciate that, Gunner. And as you said, game's a snoozer. Bro, he's not what they make out to be. But it don't mean he's not a good player. Nobody get mistaken on that. I just don't think he's as intelligent as I used to think, man. Because I used to say the same things about my brother. Like, what do you mean? You lot are just giving him, you lot are just getting onto him. And then I used to say, oh, that's the risk you take, innit? When you play to that level, that's the risk you take when you do them things. But then it's about balance. Like, he's got to find what's made Bruno, what's made him a somewhat hit under some fans and playing well, and then marry it, I wouldn't say hell overrated, just overrated. Man. Like, he's still a good player. I rate Bruno. I'd take him at Arsenal, but we don't have goal scorers, bro. 105 likes. Let's move towards 200 people respectfully. Bruno's an intelligent footballer. Fair play. I don't have that down as intelligence. I think he's quite wasteful. I think he forces passes. I think he doesn't do things in less touches. I think he's forceful. I think he spams things. That's not intelligence to me. Yeah, he's got intelligent movement. He knows how to score goals, but that's not an intelligent midfielder to me. Damn right, I don't think that's a Manchester United intelligent midfielder. So yeah, man. And that's it. I rate him highly. Just needs to work on his keep ball. That's the only thing. You've got to stop seeing a footballer for what he is and what he can be. If he stops giving it away, well, he could be Bruno, in my opinion, can be a complete midfielder. But he's got to change them frustrating moments, people. One sec, quick toilet break, people. Number one business, of course. But yeah, man. Bro, a nature cook, bro. It's either that or pee myself. I ain't really on that. So, is what it is, bro. The only time I'm not busting that is a madness. A man said Arsenal doing any business, bro. You have to call Edu or something. I don't know. When you find out, let me know. I therefore hope we are. Crazy that the Belgium side haven't won anything with the squad they've had. No, there's balance, man. There's balance, and that's what I'm talking about. I like the fact that he wins pens and the risky pass. You need balance. Klinsmann just hit the nail on the head. Players can pick up managerial mannerisms in their play. Probably why we see so conservative under Southgate. Exactly, and obviously in training, them things can get coached out, man. Because we need to remember, although it's international football, if you don't do what the manager is telling you to do, more time you're not in the side. And as much as I criticize a lot of players, that's what a lot of players feel like. Because, for instance, we might complain for, I don't know, let's just say Luke Shaw, because he's in my head, that he's not narrow enough and whatnot. And to a degree, he's got to improve. But same way, the manager might be telling him, stay like that. So if you don't do that, you're not in the side. Personally, I think the team do pick up on his conservatism. I do think they pick up on his nervousness. Because if the team look nervous and the manager's on something, they're not going to get nervous, in it. I just think they pick up on that. And ultimately, the team's a reflection of your manager. If you do cowardly things, it's going to be like that. And sorry, forgive me if I'm wrong. We've been building for this for 18 months from an England perspective. Every game and qualifying friendly should have been gearing to this. You can see it with the other nations, whether you criticize Belgium, France, you can see it, Yeah, they try out new players, but there's a base. What has Southgate done? And his coaching staff, what have they done? Boy. Deluded is doing mad shifts. Hope you're getting rest where you can. 100%, man. It's a madness, man. Where are we at for likes now? 109 people appreciative. Let's keep moving. But yeah, that's Southgate, man. And I don't know who England get as manager. That's the thing, man. But I just think it's very much an English thing to do to have Gareth Southgate there. Same way you got AD Booth. Like, I'm sorry. I personally feel the more you go down the levels, them under 18s, 20s, 17s, they've got better England coaches. Why is, arguably, not that anyone should have dead coaches, but them man there, they've got time, bro. At the two highest levels, 21s and national team, these are guys that 21s at any given moment should be able to step into the team. You got A and B, right? You can't have Southgate and AD Boothroyd at the highest jobs because that tells you they're the best men for it. And if they're a reflection of the English game and national level and what we're about as they should, brother, come on now. That's it. So you can have these Jadon Sanchos, these Mason Greenwoods, these Sakas, Foldens, obviously you've got Grealish, Mount. He's not involved, but I'd say Maddison, all these quote-unquote exciting players. And this is why we're going to be there. Because you could have went any other manager probably goes with a Mount next to Rice or a Mount and a Phillips and then someone else in the 10 and then do what you want. It's a madness. Dead, bro. The Wenger thing might work, but I even think that one day is gone, man. I think that one day is gone. The thing is, England, you should be producing coach. Same way you're producing players, they should be coaches. Really and truly, there shouldn't be much change, bro. Like, there shouldn't be much change. There should be a manager able to do that, man. Give DG the England job and let him cook. I don't know if you lot would like me, bro, because we're playing attacking football regardless. 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1, regardless. And Pookie could be in. He looked like he timed his run well. Oh, and Denmark. I mean, Finland early on have had a chance. Glenn Kamara here. Probably too basic for Finland's liking. Poor pass from him. Pookie's in. Pass it. Pookie has a shot. Pardon me. Finland have been in early doors. And Eden Hazard's on his back. They got to foul him. Nobody brings him down. Glides past. Actually fouled now. He got Belgium up the field. Raw. He never got the free kick. Raw. All right, cool. Dark hearts. Potter might be decent, but Potter and Eddie Howe, I don't believe it with my chest at this moment in time. I'll put their names forward like you lot, but I can't. I'm not confident to be saying it with my chest. That's the problem. And it would be like England to what has Eddie Howe done? Shout out to what he's done at Bournemouth and that, but he failed when he left Bournemouth and went back. What's he really done in their game to get the highest job in the land? The highest job, Mad thing. I can't lie. I'm starting to feel we need to go down the foreign manager route, to be honest with you. Bro, ironically, Capello or someone of that ilk with these current players, bro, I'd rather Capello than Southgate, man. At least Capello made choices with his chest, man. Nah, I think Wenger would be great for England, but I just think that time's passed, man. Actually feels more suited. Them man, they are more suited to international management in this day and age, really, if I'm completely honest. "47 minutes. To be honest with you, Finland have started off the stronger team. Throw in, met with 9. Yeah, but even Lampard, he's not qualified for the job. But at least Lampard there'll be some sort of attractive football. There's no attractive football. We're not mad defensively. There's no consistency with the changes. I don't know what we're about. Jeremy Doku's probably picked the wrong pass to Lukaku. Lukaku's cut in. Reverse pass. Kevin, cut it back one more time. Tossart's done the right thing. I think you could have played Jeremy Doku behind you. Tossart surely earns a corner. Corner for Belgium. Bravery from Finland, 100%. You say that, but did they not go to the semi-final? What Belgian manager took them to the semis? I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's why they rate Roberto Martinez. Poor corner by Kevin De Bruyne standards. It's dealt with, really. There's no outball, but Pukki will chase that. He's never going to get there ahead of Chadley. He recognises that. He lets it go to Courtois and he gets back in position. Well, to be honest, he'd probably be good for getting a lot out of that Portuguese side right now. You know, if I saw Jose play Danilo, Carvalho together, I might say something different, man. De Bruyne in possession. Hazard flicks it onto Doku. Doku, man. Finland live to fight another day. 48 minutes and 43 seconds on this clock. Sadly, Finland 0, Belgium 0 once again. F all to really talk about, man. It's a boring game, if we're completely honest with you. But we do it for the cause, man. Can this game just fast forward? I wish you could skip it. Dead game, bro. Ball over the top. Boyata, not for the first time, deals with it today, people. And the defense of Belgium have not been troubled too tough, as you would expect, really and truly, if I'm completely honest with you. You didn't expect them to be hurt. They haven't been hurt. Not really much to talk about in that perspective, then, is there? Eden Hazard, not for the first time, rolls his man, finds Denier, who's probably going to F it up. Denier strikes as the true centre-half he is. You know how the story went. Oh, Aziz is a good player. Give him time, man. You know how fans are that don't watch him all the time. But, yeah, man. Better than the England game, by the way, bro. The bar is on the floor. They're not a massive bar to step over, really. Shout out the Twitch gang as well. Oh man, this is probably the most boringest European 2020 game I've given to you guys, man. It's only been 5 minutes of this second half. Bloody hell, man. Glenn Kamara down this left-hand side. Step over, evades his man, overcomplicates it, eventually gets to Timo Pukki. Pukki does well to hold on to it. Jeremy Doku looked like he fouled Glenn Kamara. I think there's no advantage then. Belgium have regained possession. Jeremy Doku about to run into a blind alley. He's actually done well here. What can he do? Thank you. Stops it, goes back to Kevin, and now there might be a chance. Witsel needs to play that. Chadley. Hazard. Fashion a shot. Turns on it. Kevin, shoot. Lukaku, Kevin? No, too intricate, man. Somebody shoot, man. Still on the edge of Finland's area. They've dealt with it now, though. Or have they? Because it's here with Boyata. DG, it's turned into a snooze fest. You're right on that. Yeah, we got third at the World Cup, but we want the trophy. Even fans sitting on their phones, can you blame them? Dead. Meaty. Bloody hell, man. Ball into the box. Lukaku. Corner to Belgium, man. He's all right, I guess, from Chadley. I can't lie, people. I love you lot, but I'd really just want this game to hurry up, man. Hazard drags an effort wide, people. Less said on that, the better, man. Oh, my word. Glenn Kamara somehow chases his first touch, avoids Kevin De Bruyne, and gets out of trouble, man. Oh, man. "53 minutes and 50 seconds, folks. Shout out to everyone who's still here. Hit the like button. I appreciate this, man, because this is a terrible game. It's lacking quality. Both teams starting to give the ball away cheaply. A man said, DG, I'm going to pay you 100 quid to go have a nap. You look knackered. Pass the peas then. Put your money where your mouth is, or you moving like Arsenal in the transfer market and you just fronting. Finland in possession. What's the weather like there, DG? No clue what it's like in Finland or whether this game is being played, but around these sides, it's cool, man. It's been raining in the UK, so yeah, man, I've had to hold it up, man. If Finland make the knockouts, it's going to be dead. Hopefully not, man. Trust me, the PayPal is there, bro. What he's saying, he's capping. He's making it exciting because he's capping. Super chat button there as well. Man, I just capping, man. As I always tell you, lot on deluded thoughts, you know, talk is cheap. That's a currency everybody's got. Doing's expensive. Axel Witsel in possession, people. 9 minutes of this second half played. My word, it feels like we've been here for 20. This is really a horrible watch, man. Really horrible. Is winning a domestic trophy for Arsenal next season an expectation next season? But due to I don't know what he said there. The target for Arsenal has to be top 4 and just getting into Europe in somehow. Ideally, top 4, Europa League minimum. And I won't even class that as a success. That's just you need to be in Europe. You seen that thing about Italy making every player get some game time because Mancini was benched when he was playing? I don't think it's that directly when he's because he ain't been playing, but it would make sense to keep togetherness. Most times I do not get the opportunity to watch your videos due to work, but I always make sure I like any of your video. Keep the good work going. Kingsley, I really appreciate that, man. Thank you very much for doing such, man. EG, just watched the video where Smith Rowe shouted at Amanfidu's dad for helping his career, and I swear you mentioned him. DG never chats nonsense like the vid people, bro. You know, I'm not a fan of praising myself. I believe the streets and the people then will talk, and you know, that's it, man. DG, you have 10 million overall views. That's lit, bro. I ain't got 10 million in the bank. I ain't financially free. YouTube ain't lucrative like that yet, so I appreciate that, and it shows that there's something here. The product ain't there, man. You know, when the lights go off on the show, what happens then, man? Perception and reality are two different things, man. Capped, man. Top 4 in a cup final, anything you do beyond just minimum top 4 is a bonus, but that's the minimum. 115 likes. Keep running up the likes button, people. I appreciate you guys, man. Go into Finland, people. 56 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. Appreciate that, Gio, man. They need to drop now, though. When will this end, man? This is just physical pain, bro. Mental torture, bro. Trust. Pizza Dave, I don't know what you want to see, but you're in the wrong place. If you want to see Belgium, you need to find the stream. Take care, my guy. God bless you in your endeavors of finding this game. Hmm. 57 minutes and 50 seconds, people. You know me, I'm able to pay attention to things, but this is dead, man. Appreciate that, Dave. Pizza Dave, man. I wish I could help you, but thingy, man. Copyright and that. Google Red Edit soccer streams. He's goal. Total Sports Tech. All of that, man. 2-0 in the Denmark game. Madness. Over here is tired, man. Bro, shout out to KSI for doing that real ball talk, man. Shout out to KSI. That's smart, man. You know, move away from YouTube. Bro, I'm not even tired. I'm bored of this bullshit. Pardon my language. This is dead. Like, this is dead. I'm fully awake. There's been good games I've been falling asleep, man. But there's nothing to talk about. I'd rather go watch five-a-side here, man. There's nothing here. I wouldn't, bro, if I knew nothing about football, I would know these men are professional ballers. I don't know there's bare professional ballers here. This is dead, man. I wouldn't know this is a country's thing. Tossart showing for the ball, well, offering people the chance for it. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne. Half an hour left, people. At the hour mark, or 59 minutes and 12 seconds. Kevin. There's been a few decent games, but overall the Euros has been disappointing. Bro, real ball talk. We said that, my guy. Please don't spam, please. We really said that. We really just said KSI just done that. Used the main reason people, like, as you see here, Didi said, no way KSI boxing again. I'm putting money on him. The goalkeeper literally threw the ball to Denmark. Jordan, it sounds like it's litty committee in that game then. Chadley down this left-hand side. That is Witzel. I might turn the channel, people. You might have to forgive me. I might turn this channel, man. Playing smart, playing in front of Finland like in the first half. Oh, in fact, Tossarts tried to turn it and forgot the ball. Equally tried to play a pass, and it's terrible. Dark hearts from the Finland, bro. People, they just fouled the runner, which was Jeremy Doku. I don't know how the linesman did not see that, but he's been conned nonetheless. A man said, DJ, I'm going to start bigging my chest in the barbers. I'm sorry, but I keep laughing at the line. Bro, start bigging up your chest, man. I don't want you to be them guys. You get there at 12, you're not leaving till 7. Swear down, that's what Russia did. You lot, that was terrible. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. That's a taxi moment, man. That is terrible. Terrible. Error of the tournament, that looked like. It's one thing doing that at club level. It's a next one doing that for your country. Different with it. Finland, Kamara. Not the best of parts of Kamara, but Puki's onto this. Come on, man. Score and liven this up. Finland, dive, man. Glenn Kamara shoots. It's not going to beat Courtois, is it? Bro, just do whatever makes you happy. Yes, I appreciate that. Show us your goal. Hey, man, I want to stop milking that, but there's nothing else.
Against this right back, Charlie.
Better than the bloody game, isn't it? Really? Well, you don't need a relationship with your barbers. You just need to open your mouth, say, yo, boss, I'm here. How many's left? Done. But you're one of them that just sit in the corner. Man is saying, I'm going before you, bro. No, I was here before you, bro. And you're like, okay, cool. Come, open your mouth, brother. Puff out your chest. You can't, like, bro, you can't be quiet in the barbers and then come on the YouTube and give me verbal. That's not right. That's not right. You're them guys that when you see a girl, you see them, look them dead in the face, don't say a word, and then go on Instagram. Did I see you today? Allow it, man. You're better than that. After viewing this goal for the 19th time, I can confirm the assist made the goal. Shout out to Charlie. 1-0. No. Hazard could have added to the scoreline, or whatever. Doesn't get anywhere. Mad clamp on Kevin De Bruyne by Kamara. Good save by the Finland keeper. That's as good as we've got, people, in this 63 minutes of football. It's as good as it's getting. Good play finally from the Belgians. Hazard worked the keeper. Routine save you'd expect. He couldn't really get any direction on it or power. He just had to hit it. Good save though, because it did kind of go through the legs of his man. He did kind of see that late. Trust. Because you know all about talking to women, don't you, boss? You definitely give off the vibes. If you can't talk to a barber, man, how you gonna talk to females? You definitely, yeah, hey man. I don't want no lessons from you, bro. It's like asking David Luiz how to defend. Russia looking nervous. Today's been dead. You lot make me want to watch the game, man. But we made a commitment. We stay with this, man. 64 minutes on that clock. It's 0-0. Finland 0, Belgium 0. If you're not watching this, you're laughing. If you're watching this, you're crying. Finland, back to the goalie. All right, titles brown ball then, bro. Pookie. To be honest, Finland have done better in the second half, I feel. They're actually trying the thing. It's just a lack of quality. And here they are going forward, but it's 4 against 5. And again, if you can't control the ball like that, it wouldn't be a thing. Bro, I ain't cut my hair, but I can't see your picture, so I know say your trim's there. Then listen, the girls like the greasy thing. Ask your girl. Lukaku has scored, though. We finally got a goal. Who else was it going to be? I told you he wants the competition boot. 1-0, people. Finally, Belgium 1, Finland 0. 64 minutes on the clock. Lukaku gets to his, says, I'm still in with a shout of the golden boot. Boy. Finally see a goal, man. Finally see a goal. Finally see a goal, man. Finally see a goal. Oh. Ask your girl, bro. I'm on the greasy thing. I'm still sexy. You're not showing the picture, so I don't say you're not nice. I can tell, like, judging by the way you speak, you're not funny. You ain't got no charisma. You're not a money man. You clearly not got no charisma to chat to girls. So you can't even talk to a barber. So I don't know why girls would be feeling you, but you're probably one of them girl that you always get moved to in front of you and that, my guy, man. It's impossible, bro. I rate how you keep going, but bro, you gotta stay cool, calm, and collected. But you wouldn't know about that. I rate you though. You keep going, man. You got heart. Finland had half of your heart. They'd be doing their thing, man. Oh, fuck's sake. There's gonna be an offside check. Surely the longer it goes on, the more there may be a shake. Denmark fans cheering that Belgium scored. They might have to hold their horses, bro. The longer it goes on, the more you kind of get scared. If you're a Denmark fan, that is. Or to be honest, if you're a football fan. VAR's involved. No goal, man. No goal, surely. Hands up, no goal. Lukaku's going to have to work a bit harder to add to the scoreline. Chalked off, offside, man. Hey, B, any of that bookie stuff, you're going to get blocked, man. That's dodgy, man. And even, bro, why are you worrying about next man's bum, bro? Now I know, say why you're quiet in the barber. You're preying your barber when he's standing up. You're beaky, bro. I'm out for them funny boy things. Why, dog? Russia got a penalty. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Again, we should have switched it up, man. 67 minutes and 23 seconds, folks, within this clash. Still 0-0. Most exciting moment has been Lukaku scoring and it being chalked off. Russia pen. Bro, it's sounding like it's enjoyable. Are you lot doing up a dual screen thing? Nah, it's all blessed, man. It's all blessed. The game's passing quickly with that, man. Think the disallowed was more exciting? Probably. It hasn't kicked Belgium into gear, though. Still, how many Finland players behind the ball? It's quite terrible, really and truly. Jeremy Doku. Nah, forced himself out wide. The blind man could see. Nah, he got, man, that's funny. You know, it's some funny boy movements, bro. He's watching next man's bum. That's beaky, man. Foot offside, a toenail offside. You're flicking back and forth. Fair play. So there's been a penalty scored in that game. Nothing here, people, really. The most exciting thing now is, can I get my charger back before the 69th, 70th minute? I'll be back in a sec, people. This is dead. And my phone is going to die. I'd rather not see that in this game. It's not going to work. Let me plug this in. Most exciting thing I've done. This is tired, man. This is absolutely tired, man. I wouldn't call it tight. Quite obvious, really, but bit harsh-ish by the new law standards, I'd say, in real time. But it is where it is, man. We keep moving, man. Good news. It's 70th minute. 20 minutes left of this hell, people. Hardest watch-along I've ever done in my life, man. Hey, man, make sure you're hitting the like button, people. And make sure you're obviously at the watch-along tomorrow. Hopefully, England versus the Czech Republic is 10 times the game this is. But I won't hold my breath. I've dropped the link in the live chat. It's also pinned as well. Finland might have a chance here. Set it, pull it in, pull it across. Oh no, that's terrible. And again, I don't know why Tussart didn't listen to the call. He didn't listen to the call, and he could have been in problems. Jeremy Doku is fouled. Man said, if Finland versus Belgium had a taste, that would be orange juice after you've brushed your teeth. Hey, HSN, at least you provided some effing entertainment to this thing, man. Jordan is saying, soft pen. Unfortunately, VAR couldn't get involved because it wasn't clear and obvious. So I guess it's following on from the Croatia one where Lovren was there. Oh, man. Glenn Kamara's lost it. Doku. Lukaku tries to shoot when he should be laying someone off. He's here with Doku. Hazard. Chadley puts it in, probably asking for a lot, and it's cut out by Finland. Finland live to fight another day, man. What other games will you be doing, bro? There's only one game tomorrow, isn't it? So, apart from my, if there's any Arsenal content, you'll get your live stream for that. But there's two games and they're both on at the same time, bro. So we're in problems there, aren't we? I like Mupé, to be fair with you. He's a bit of a see you next Tuesday. De Bruyne. Witsel, too much on that. It goes out of play. Further frustrates us that we have not seen a goal. This has been tired, people. 72 minutes and 15 seconds on that clock. Toughest of watches, people. Toughest of watches. Not a good game at all. Oh, man. Does Denmark need Belgium win for them to get through? I don't know, man. Someone else in the chat is going to have to answer that for you. Jeremy Doku in possession, people. Had a decent game, but the end product is frustrating, man. Needs to learn how to be effective. Denial. Hazard. Trossard. Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin's found Vermaelen. To be fair, Vermaelen's got a bang on him. He might as well shoot. Doku. Twists and turns. Goes down the left. Puts the ball in. Corner for Belgium. But to be fair to Finland, they're doing what they can at this moment in time. They're hanging on, man. And it's finally 1-0, people. I should have looked up, but let's see what actually happened, man. Dead. Finally got a goal, people. 74 minutes on the clock. I think it's a former Arsenal man, Verminator, who's got his head on that. Let me reverse that. Let me rewind that and see what happened, man. You blink and you miss it, people. I don't even care that I've missed a goal. But from that corner, it looks like Vermaelen is headed home. Let's see what happens. Kevin has pulled it in. Yep, Vermaelen, Arsenal man. Oh, wow. It's hit the post, hit the man. Sunday League S, but Belgium won't care, people. 74 minutes on the clock, they've pulled it in. It has gone behind the goal. Shout out to the goalie for collapsing it. It's a bit unlucky, though. It's a bit like Chesney a few games ago. It's just hit him, but it is what it is. They're going to class that as an own goal. If I'm Vermaelen, I'm claiming that every minute of the week. Meunier's been on. Trossard off. Deep. I thought Trossard was going to get 90 minutes. Surely with that, they take off Hazard now. Jeremy Doku off. Michy Batshuayi on. Can't lie, I don't know how Batshuayi still gets called up for Belgium. Or Benteke, really. Finally seen a goal, people. I'm not going to say it brings it into life, but let's see, man. Finland, despite their hard work defensively, have been pinned back. Feel for the keeper. It's harsh, man. It's harsh. Absolutely harsh. Kevin, Hazard, Lukaku on this right-hand side. Gets his head down, looks like he's going to drive. Don't know what he's planning on doing. He puts a cross in. Kevin somehow kept it alive. I don't know if that was acrobatics or he was pushed. I don't know what happened with him there. But we're here with Chadley. Chadley, ball into the box. Ooh, actually met by a Finland head. Witsel. Michy Batshuayi, terrible footballer, as I just said, lost the ball unnecessarily, man. Just here for the vibes. Him and Mendy and your social media team would be elite. Glenn Kamara, 76 minutes and 25 seconds, folks. It's almost done, people. It's almost done. It's almost over, man. This hell is almost over, I promise you. I appreciate that, Craig. Thank you very much for setting that reminder, man. I appreciate that. Glenn Kamara. Finland trying their best to hit back. Shot cannons off of Belgium. And to be fair, he's done well here, number 8 for Finland. And I say that. He's forced his man out wide. Done more than most. Kamara. 1-2 look to be played. Doesn't go for the 2. Fuck, you know. His man's just lost the ball cheaply. Eden Hazard. Spinning unnecessarily. Hazard's so lucky. That's a soft foul. I'll be so frustrated if I'm a Finnish man. Let me see the replay. He's technically touched the ball first, man. I don't know if we'll ever get 500 likes, but, you know, let's hit the like button on the latest, on the next live stream as well and see where we can get to, man. Let's start hitting the like button from today, man. Yeah, it's a soft foul, but it's looking like a foul. You tell me, man. When you find out what Timo Pukki was doing there, you let me know, man. Pardon me. Finland forward is here with Pukki. There's just too much red shirts around, man. He's actually done well to brush them both off. Pukki's done very well, and it's a shit shot from the guy's lady. But that's the most I've seen from Timo Pukki today. It's 3-0 Denmark. Raw. Or is it 3-1? A couple man are saying different things. Definitely gonna be a highlight, man. Screamer by Denmark. You gotta look. Goals of the tournament's just rolling in now, isn't it? Marlon. Witzel should have went with the Denmark game, man. Hazard tries to flick it, don't happen, man. DG could be anywhere but here. He stuck to it. The work rate and goal, I appreciate that. So it's 3-1. So why am I saying 3-0? Fair play. The goalkeeper made 2 great saves beforehand, so it sounds like his defense didn't help him or do him any favors in that regard. Oh, I might see it now. 1 save. 2 save. Yeesh. Lengers. Yee. Yee. Who hit that? Lengers. Oh, yeah, I feel sad for the keeper, man. Look at the old Denmark man getting involved as well. I respect it. Screamer. Shout out to the Denmark lad, bro. That was bro, I thought it was Christensen. Hey. Lenger. Poor clearance from Denmark. Can Glenn Kamara hit his scream of his own? You've got to be able to pass first. Disarmed. To be fair, he's battling. Finland battling well. Lukaku. What a hit that was from Christensen. Lenged it. Lukaku tries to turn provider. So as things stand, Belgium go through, Denmark through, Finland out, Russia probably out, but not definite. Bro, Christensen feeling the wave, man. Buried the keeper. Poor clearance from Axel Witsel. 10 minutes left, people. Fucking hell. 4-1. Wow. Yeah, Denmark are smoking them. That should have been the game to watch, I see. Games of the tournament without a doubt then, man. Kevin De Bruyne. It's falling to Lukaku. 2-0. Lukaku finally gets his goal. 80 minutes and 45 seconds. Denmark 2. Belgium 2. Finland 0. Denmark. Even I want to watch the Denmark game now. That's all you lot talking about, man. But what's this tired celebration from Kevin and Lukaku? 2-0. 9 minutes left. Good play from Belgium. Lukaku's just let it run. He's been given a simple pass by Kevin. Experience, rolls his man, tucks it away with his right foot, man. Probably should be defending better. Classic Lukaku. A slight deflection takes it in. It is what it is, man. And Lukaku finally gets the goal. One was chalked out. He gets it back. 9 minutes plus any added on time. People, hit the like button if you haven't already, man. Hit the like button if you haven't. Make sure you've set your reminders. Hit the like button on the England versus Czech Republic one. And also make sure you've subscribed. And it's about to show me the 4th goal for Denmark. Denmark hit them on a mad counter. Violation. I violated them. Bare defenders getting in on the act. Russia. Oh, shit. Putin won't be happy with that. Denmark did a quick drilling, boy. That's going to be game of the tournament. One of the games of the tournament, really. Going to watch it on a replay without a doubt, man. It's got to be more than a highlights job. Where we're concerned here, 82 minutes and 25 seconds. It is Belgium 2, Finland 0. For Marlon / an own goal, whoever gets the credit, I don't know. And Lukaku have made it 2-0. Rolled his man. Yes, rolled his man. Classic striker play. You could see it. He rolled his man, made his man get in between, pull it home with his right. Deflection, but who cares? He's done everything right. There'll be another substitution for Belgium. Ball over the top. Denier rises to it. 7 minutes left. Make sure you hit the like button, man. This ain't crazy. I hope you're talking about the Denmark game and definitely not here. Denmark are scoring bangers while we're falling asleep. Bro, I swear to you, Michy Batshuayi is terrible, man. This guy is a terrible footballer, man. He's a Riggy in the squad. Now, how old is Michy Batshuayi, man? Like 27, bro, and you're playing like this. Joke, man, career, man. It's terrible, man. Lukaku off, Ben Tekker's on. Oh, I might turn this off, bro. Man, I try me Ben Teke and what's it? Ben Teke and Batshuayi. You lot are buying me, man. You lot don't want me to enjoy this football. Watch the wrong game, bro. Last time I do big country bias. Not even on Z list mode, bro. On don't give a crap, man. You know me, I love football, but this ain't football, man. This ain't even rugby. This is dead. 6 minutes left. Kevin De Bruyne, show me something from City, please, man. Give me some energy. It's 4-on-3. Who's that? Is that Eden? Eden Hazard. What can he do? Tries to do the Superman thing and just shanks it, man. Ugh. I knew, well, no, Ukraine, Austria, Holland game was decent, but I knew to watch that. A part of me wanted to watch Denmark, Russia, but I thought you lot are going to get onto me because we're not watching Belgium. It's the last, you know what? Always follow your gut, people. Always follow your gut, because the last time I did this, I can't remember the Champions League game. My gut told me to watch a certain game. I watched the game I thought you lot would want, and it was dead, man. So always follow your gut, people. It's the second time, man. I ain't on making the same mistake twice. From now on, if I feel to do something, I'm doing it, man. I've shagged myself. Personally, people, I want to give you lot a credit. I don't know how we got here, man. But when I do the polls, you man don't even do this thing, man. Trust you have an instinct for a reason, 100%. I'm definitely watching the replay, man. 4 minutes left by God's grace, man. Last 20 minutes are wild. DG got a busy day tomorrow, so take care. See you tomorrow. Facts, man. At least we rolled the game out together. The gang move as a unit. Come on, come on. Happy for the Danes. Fair play. Finland are advancing forward. I can guarantee this guy's going to lose the ball in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ball's lost. Exactly. Clockwork, people. Fucking hell. And Denmark, Belgium, apologies, have possession. I keep saying Denmark. I say Finland. You lot keep saying Denmark, making me get the teams wrong. I'm flicking the game in a sec, man. 3 minutes left of this hellhole, man. DG Army's been active. You lot always playing well, man. To be fair, bro, 22 games, 34 appearances for Belgium. Now I see why he's called up. I don't know. Might have to lock him up for fraud. Don't know how he did that. So Mazza. Grass is greener, DG, but may not be the same if we're all on BBC Two. Facts. Kevin De Bruyne in possession. 3 minutes left. Witsel. Denial. Hit the like button if you haven't already, folks. Oh, man. 2 minutes left, people. We're almost done. Denmark had an opportunity, doesn't amount to anything. Courtois clears it. Chadley, De Bruyne. Hey, Paul, shout out to you for that, man. It's support like that that makes the difference, man. You lot have made this game what it is, man. I would have fallen asleep if I was watching this without a live chat, but never again. Like you lot say, it's a trust in guts thing, man. Trust in guts thing. Belgium and Spain have comfortably been the most boringest teams for me to watch in this thing, man. All right, take care, B. Do your thing. Hard times make the good times 10 times better, 100%. Benteke's done well to bring in Hazard. Denmark live to fight another day. To be fair, 2-0's a respectable result for them, man, there, man. Big up DG. Honestly, one of my favorite YouTubers. I appreciate that, man. Big praise. One day I'll be worthy of it. I keep working hard for that. I really respect you for saying that. Big praise makes it worth it, man. Thank you very much. 89 minutes and 30 seconds, folks. I've never been so... Well, you know when I don't want to watch football, you know there's been something bad. I don't know if it's the quality of players. I don't know if it's just the opposition. I don't know if it's the tactics. I don't know if it's the mentality. All I know is this. I can't... it's kind of flown by, but my word, man. Pardon me. When we're all watching ball together in the final, these games will be worth it 100%. I mean, nice narration. I appreciate that, man. I'm here either way. I respect that, man. It means a lot. Michy Batshuayi in possession for Belgium. Cuts it back. Hazard. To be honest, if you're Belgium, you're quite happy. Hazard's got 90 minutes and come out of it really unscathed. Is that how someone run? Has someone run on the pitch? What's the play stop for? Benteke. Are we bugging out? Has someone run on the pitch here? What's this? Yeah, I knew I saw someone run on the pitch. Hans Weineken has come on. Sounds like a beer. He's come on for Kevin De Bruyne. They look like a fan running on the pitch. Don't know what going for the fan. Or I swear I saw a fan and the security run on. That's the most exciting thing that's happened today. And it weren't even that exciting because they didn't even see too much of it. You've seen fans run on. You've seen dead pigeons and stuff in the Euros. It's been a mazza. Frederick Jensen on for Timo Pukki. 2 minutes. Finland boss violating, bro. Couldn't give man more than 2 minutes in a game where it's clearly a myth. Madness. To be honest, shout out the Finnish fans. They out here supporting the thing regardless, though. Big up DG. Days like this on the grind are what separates the best from the rest. Keep up the work. Adnan, I appreciate that, man. I'm not going to lie. I hear it 100%, man. But it will really hit home when this minute and a half is done. People are into the added on time. Hit the like button if you haven't. Make sure you're here for the, outfit. Well, England will be better than this, really, in my opinion. There's no way it can be like this. What, Peter, is the parachute thing again? Dead. Michy Batshuayi. Bro, all he's come on and done is lose the ball. He just coming on and fulfilling quotas about having blue hair and that he took off Jeremy Doku. You need an X-Man with a mad hair. Ball into the box by Finland. Terrible ball. Michy Batshuayi on the counter-attack. Denmark are free. Shout out to the Danish. They did their thing. 30 seconds left, people. Eden Hazard goes backwards. No. You're asking a lot with the Copa America thing, man. You're asking a lot. I'd love to, man. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Ref, bang that on the dot. We don't need nothing else. My ref, come on, my guy. You ain't done it yet. Why are we waiting? Why are we waiting? I wish I could whistle. Woo! Do the jizz. Come on, man. One last attack for Finland. You know it's not going to end well, man. You might as well just shoot. You ain't been on the pitch. Live a movie, man. Number 9, you ain't done nothing. You ain't had a chance. Forget everybody. Passes the ball. You got one chance, Finland. It's a good ball. Dive, man. Get a penalty or something. Something for the fans. Win a corner. It's a corner. Come on, man. And that's it. Yes. Denmark 3. Denmark. Not even Denmark are playing. You lot stop talking to me about Denmark, man. Belgium 2, Finland 0. I should have watched the Belgium game. I mean, the Denmark game. I don't even know who played now. I'm so finished, people. That was a terrible game of football, but it made sense doing it with you guys. You know, shout out to Denmark for going through. Commiserations to Finland. It is what it is. You know, big up Denmark for doing it for Christian Eriksen. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. This was comfortably one of the worst games we've seen in the group stages. I'm happy it's done. The less said on it, the better. It is what it is, people. I'll be back again for the, England watch along. I hope you're all there and things. Again, this was terrible, but we got through it, didn't we? We got through it. Again, you lot make it what it is. I can't lie. I don't know where the time went. Nonetheless, I'm appreciative. Big up to everyone who's been in this live stream, or if they were in all of them. We've had 3 live streams today, 2 Arsenal ones, 2 watch-alongs, and it's been a good, fantastic turnout for both, man. So, yeah, man, there might be some Arsenal content if there is anything talk-worthy filtering in the next few hours. If not, make sure you join me at 7:30. More importantly than that, though, please stay safe, stay in good health. You know, it's Monday. Hope you've all had a good start to the week. Hope you're all attacking your goals aggressively. Check out the rest of my content. Hit the like button. Make sure you're aware DG Podcast will be out on Spotify and Apple at some point tomorrow, as well as YouTube. So, yeah, man, good to share the day with you guys, Paul and Peter and Raz and Omar and Josh and Gio and Kay and the rest of you. If I ain't said your name, don't feel any way left out. See you as well. Appreciate all of you lot, man. You lot have a good evening. You lot stay safe. You lot do your thing, man. Again, I don't want to take up any more of your time, especially after that horrid game. Big up to those of you that were smart enough to do the Denmark one. Shout out to all of you lot for keeping me updated on what's going on in Denmark and stuff. Horseplay, shout out to you as well. What a name. Man, I'm feeling left out. If I ain't said your name, don't feel any way, man. You know, it is what it is. On that note, wow. Comment, like, subscribe, do the rest. I'm